While Juneteenth celebrates the end of slavery, it also brings to light the issues of racial inequality that still exist today. There are gaps between white and black Americans in wealth, employment, and business ownership. Although African Americans make up 14% of the population, less than 3% of the businesses are owned by black people. In our top story here at 6:30, John Gaskins caught up with one such Sioux Falls business today to get a feel for what it's like.
David Jones has owned clothing stores that bear his name for almost 20 years in a city where he says well over 95% of his customers are white. So yes, he became emotional when I asked him what the Juneteenth holiday means to him.
It means everything.
He needed 10 seconds to gather himself.
There was a day when I couldn't run a business. I wouldn't be allowed to vote, right? I wouldn't even be allowed to shop in a store like the one that I own without going to a separate part of the store.
He says that almost every customer that has come into his store in the last 2 decades has been kind and supportive. Overt racism is extremely rare, and if someone had a preconceived notion when they walked in,
we can break a stereotype in 5 minutes. A lot of people, I've had many customers come in, and I don't know, what they were thinking when they came in other than they wanted to shop. But at the end of the sale, at the end of the experience, they're coming back, they're bringing family back.
Studies show there are more obstacles for black people to gain employment and therefore own businesses in America, and that black owners are more likely to hire black employees than white owners. Jones's approach is this.
When you're staffing people, you want to have a balance because that's what the community looks like. Ethically, the right thing to do is to hire the best person for the job.
Hirings, he says, are based on merit. Promotions are based on performance.
Anyone who has a victim mentality will be just that. And I don't believe I have a victim mentality. I believe that I can do just about anything I want to do. And that's what I try to share with other people.
Jones gives back by mentoring underprivileged youth and spending time encouraging and inspiring prisoners. And while he admits racism is still part of our country, he wishes people weren't so politically divided on the topic.
I just believe if as a people, as a nation, as a city, if we could put more emphasis on the things that we have in common, it would just be better for everybody. People would tend to get along.
In Sioux Falls, John Gaskins, Dakota News Now.